What's up, Pikes Peak RC Arena race news around the nation. It is Robbie here to give you guys the latest and greatest news. But first things first, a product spotlight on our sponsor. Let's check them out real quick. Again, Lead Finger Racing. Here we go. Lead Finger Racing, located here in South Carolina. Let's check out these 8-scale bodies coming in buggy and truggy, both nitro and electric. Also over the shock tower truck bodies. Check out these cool aerodynamic, very durable Lexan wings coming in both clear and smoke. All that downforce, all that aerodynamics, owned and operated and designed in-house by Chris Schaefer, supporting your military, veterans, and EMS. Check out Lead Finger Racing, leadfingerrc.com here in South Carolina. All right, Pikes Peak RC Arena, that is our sponsor product spotlight. Check them out, leadfingerrc.com, for all your Lexan body needs and a couple of accessories here and there, but highlighting mainly on the bodies and the Lexan wings. So check them out. All right, for 8 and 10 scale. All right, moving on. Oh my goodness, the Autumn Showdown just finished October 24th through the 26th. Starting off with practice, then our quals, and then our mains on Sunday. Great turnout. Congrats to all our podium finishers. It looks like everybody took home some hardware, and I'm glad you guys love those trophies. I put my heart and soul into those, and I'm glad you guys love them. All right, so more to come. Well, we got more events coming up with Extreme RC Raceway, and I'm sure I'll be doing some more trophies. I hope you guys like the little fun trophies and stuff. I know James Hart, he sent me a picture of his. I'll put it in the end credits here. Yeah, he took best crash. I'll tell you that right now. And when I say best crash, that thing, oh my goodness. All right, so you guys take a look at it, and you guys know how beefy these 8-scale vehicles are. And yeah, his took a beating, but I'm glad everybody had a great time. Right now, I'm having a hard time deciding between Anthony Rossi and Douglas Blount. I love watching friendly rivalry between good friends and stuff like that, and I don't know who to cheer on. They're both great people, so we'll see what happens over at Uncle Ed Pasquin's Monk's Corner Raceway track, and I'll make a decision from there, and I'll send either one of y'all something from me. All right, so I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. Again, congrats to all our podium finishers. Seeing all these tracks combine and coming in together, working as one, greatly appreciated to Mike over from Sumter, bringing his crew out, Miss Nikki, everybody else, her husband, all these guys, greatly appreciated to Sumter, Ed Pasquin and the Monk's Corner crew, and then obviously the Extreme RC Raceway team, Justin, Chuck, Rob P, Joe Mandola, Tim Goheen, Rafi, to include Ian. You guys are what makes this hobby so great, especially over there, especially that Southern hospitality, that Southeast hospitality. I love you guys. I miss you guys. I will get out there to the next one, I promise. All right, but I'm glad you guys had a great time. Also, we got Halloween tomorrow. It's gonna be scary. I know. Cole hasn't been answering his phone. He's been scared, so he's been probably down. I don't know. He hasn't been downstairs in his shop because he's so scared. I don't know if he's spooked or whatever. I think it's just a Halloween thing. But anyways, going on over at Cole's Hot Lap Hobbies, I want to say he just finished up one RC. Got oval going on to include Mini Z. We're gonna have a blast out there for Halloween this weekend and stuff. Check them out. Also coming up, November 9th, no Halloween for Matt Cobb, but November 9th will be his last race over there at Faster Laps. Check it out over at Ram Motorsports Park. We're going to have a blast out there. I will see you guys out there. I will enjoy being out there racing with Isaiah and seeing everybody out there enjoying the last race of the season for here in Colorado Springs. But up north, Graham Hill, I think I talked to him today. I talked to Graham Hill probably a couple hours ago for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. He was on his way up to Utah, so hope you drive safe up there, Graham, and good luck up there racing up at Utah. if you guys don't know Graham Hill, he is the main race director for LRC, sponsored by Techno, handling everything out there, helping out everybody, getting making the community great within all the RC aspects. A great guy. So check him out over there at LRC. He's got about 2 more races, so we'll see. He said he'll let me know, but so stay tuned to his Facebook page. He'll let you guys know. All right, JT's got some Halloween race going on tomorrow. You got some oval racing going on tomorrow. So if you guys are up in Aurora, hey, go ahead, go check out JT out there. They're doing some oval action out there. You got Westminster with Justin. He's got his Monster Trucks Jam going on. He's got 1RC going on, to include Mini Z. Cannot forget 5280 out there. The off-road portion headed by Art Screamo and his crew. You got Mr. McGee and them. They're handling all the Mini Z stuff, 128 scale stuff, and then you also got on-road as well too. But 5280 has a world race coming up here shortly in the 128 scale world. Hey, coming up. We're gonna see. Hopefully, I'll make it out there. I'll probably see Ken out there, a couple of others out there. I know Josh, Abby, and his son. They'll be racing that event. So good luck to you guys when that time comes. All right. Also, Eric Adams over there at More RC Raceway, established since 1986. The More Mafia crew, hey, they're having a blast out there. He still has his turf racing going on. He still has his clay racing going on. Go ahead, check him out on his Facebook page. He's got his schedule up. Hey, check it out. Have a great time out there. It's going to be a good place to race during the wintertime. So, all right, you guys have a lot of fun out there. Also, we got a surprise pertaining to these coming up here shortly. I can't talk about it yet. I got the call on it, I want to say about a week and a half ago. And we talked about it. Yeah, looks like it's a green light. So we'll see what goes on with the 128 world. So for those that got Mini Zs, for those that got 128 scale and miss racing here in Colorado Springs, but don't get me wrong, Cole still has his going down at Pueblo, so please support him as well. He does his every Friday, and he had a great turnout this past Friday. I was supposed to head out there, but I didn't make it out there. But no excuses, but start dusting these things off. Blow the dust off of them, get them all lubed, get them all checked out. Hey, it's going to be a great time with these things making a comeback. So again, if you guys are missing the 128 scale world, hey, it's coming up here shortly for the winter season. We will see. And I'll give you guys the full details as soon as I get the green light on it. I'll give you guys the full details on it. All right. Few of y'all know. Don't say nothing just yet. But few of y'all know. Just wait until I post the video. Okay. Other than that, Pikes Peak RC Arena. That is what's going on all around the freaking Colorado, north and south, from Pueblo to all the way up towards Longmont area. I hope you guys have a great time. It is the winter season, or fall season, I should say, because it does feel like winter already. It's already super chilly in the morning. You guys dress up, bundle up. As our 8 scale season comes to an end, like I said, I should have jumped into this a long time ago. And like I said, Isaiah is super excited about it. I just got done doing his body in Technicolor fashion, so he's very stoked about that, waiting for the other decals to come in. And then I want to say on the next video, we're going to start kicking off small tutorials here and there, maintenance aspects, going from 128 all the way up to 8 scale. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. The tools, your batteries, conditioning, tuning, we're going to do it all. So we're going to have a busy winter, getting you guys ready for next season. All right. That does not mean the other genres of racing are going to stop. All right. You'll still have carpet racing going on, and clay racing going on, i.e. on-road 10 scale, your 128 oval up here, or to include your 110 buggy right behind me over here. So again, there's going to be plenty to do this winter. All right. So again, check it out. All right. My main subject today that I want to talk about is selling your RC stuff. All right, anything that you sell RC related, all right, pretty much almost anything Facebook Marketplace related or that forgotten Craigslist. But when you go in to wanting to sell your vehicle, all right, so be mindful of what the current market is, and not to mention is there a calling for it? All right, so somebody selling a drag car, let's put it this way, somebody selling an RC drag car, really not much going on for the RC drag car. All right, so again, you got to be mindful of what you're putting out there, how you're pricing it, so on and so forth. Also, presentation goes a long way. All right, you don't want to sell a vehicle that's completely dirty as hell, mangled up, beat up, scratched up, or whatever. Granted, it's going to probably be beat up, but at least clean it up. All right, take that time to clean your vehicle, your chassis wise, your arms, even within your shocks. Take a brush, take one of these brushes, take even a paintbrush or whatnot, and brush down through it before you start taking pictures and posting it up on Facebook Marketplace. That way, you do not get lowballed and you get what you want for what you're asking for the vehicle. Now, jumping into that, kind of be mindful on that too, because I seen some stuff on there, and a lot of people think their stuff is made of gold. Okay, obviously this stuff gets driven, this stuff gets beat up, and I see a lot of vehicles that are on Marketplace that look clean as can be, but I tell you what, I seen them on the track. I seen some hit the money wall. I seen some hit, man, I don't know. There's a lot of things that have happened. I'm like, okay, they're selling that vehicle, but they're kind of asking for what the store was selling it for. So be mindful of what you're selling your stuff for. All right, look at what the market is. Look at where your location is, your geographic location, because what may be popular here may not be popular there. All right, with Pikes Peak RC Arena closing or the Hobbytown closing, obviously I'm seeing a lot of the Vortex, and they're still within that price range of what they bought them for, minus the tax and stuff. So again, and I know those things are been wrecked, beat, hit, whatever. Again, be mindful with your pricing and stuff. All right, so look at where the market is, look at where people are still racing them, see what people are buying, what they are not buying. All right, you got like the touring cars right now. Probably the only place you're able to race a touring car here in Colorado is up at 5280 right now as we speak. Nowhere else until Cole gets his track set up downstairs. Touring car, LMH, I want to say pan car as well, is pretty much non-existent right now except for 5280. So again, if you are selling those products, be mindful of what you're selling. Okay, look at what since it's no longer here, you're not probably going to get buyers, and if you're looking for a quick sell, kind of justify your pricing. If not, put it on eBay or something. I know a lot of people get burned on eBay, but there's somebody in some other location that is, probably looking for that product. Also, I get it. There are a lot of vehicles out there that are selling super cheap for what they are, and they're great. And a lot of it has to come down to either they're sponsored or they are, how would I say, they got a great deal or they got discounts on it. All right. So just recently, if you guys have not seen, I just sold the Max Slash. I was hoping to use it for a short course, 1/8 scale. I think I'm going with the techno version of building my own, and that's the route I'm going to go. So, but it was brand new. It came with charger and battery, and everybody knows the Max Slash goes for $699. The battery and charger as a dual pack was $209. Obviously, I didn't pay those prices because of my discount, but I did price it accordingly, and $650 out the door is where it went, to include the box and all the accessories, and include also a wide kit that I added to it. So that was pretty much a freebie, and I hope Earl enjoys that. Like I said, you're not going to find a better deal for 650 bucks. And I made sure like I said, it was brand new, and I stated it was brand new. All right. I seen some vehicles that are caked in mud, beat to hell, scraped up from God knows what, and tell people it's brand new. Okay. Again, justify your pricing when you're doing that. Do a full description as well too. Do a full description of what you have in the vehicle to make sure you're getting what you want and show people its worth. All right. If you're selling, for instance, you sell this 8 scale, right? And you put down, I want $700 for it. Justify the $700, please. Justify the $700. All right. I've gotten great deals on, I want to say on 3 of the vehicles, because I bought one brand new. But on 3 of the vehicles, and 2 of them came from the same person, awesome deals. I cannot pass it up. I will never ever pass up something like that. And an opportunity like that to where I can use it and get the full extent out of it, I'm going to jump on it. All right. And there's a lot of great deals out there. And there's a lot of people that are very, very, very cool about how their pricing goes because they see where the market is. All right. So let's, for instance, you have an X-Ray. All right. X-Ray, everybody knows X-Ray is like the bougie of RC cars and stuff like that. But the problem is they come out with a new model every single year. So is your model obsolete? Let's say, for instance, if you're selling an X-Ray, let's say a touring car from 2023, it is not going to be worth what a 2026 or a 2025 model is. One, they completely changed the whole dynamics of the vehicle. But I've seen it to where people are pricing it up there. All right. Again, the MI9. MI9 is still a strong, favorable vehicle. And I got mine at a great deal. It was a sponsored built vehicle. But pricing what was done to it, including what I got for the vehicle, or what I got with the vehicle to include, well, I want to say I got 4 bodies. I got a box full of parts to include small tools here and there that were needed, and every single bell and whistle done to the vehicle. And I could not pass up the price that he was asking for it. All right. And when totaled up everything, it came out to close to about $2,900, close to $3,000 worth of stuff. If you were to pay full retail, obviously he didn't. Hence why he had a justification on what he was selling it for, why he sold it for that price, and why I bought it. And I could not pass it up. So it's a vehicle that's not going to leave me. I get a lot of people that ask about it. It's just something I won't let go. It's that sentimental to me. Again, the parts for those are also, they're making sure they're justifiable. And then I got my touring car, my TC8. There is one on Facebook Marketplace. I had somebody contact me on it. Robbie, I think this is outrageous for this price. I'm like, dude, the kit sells for 600 plus, but you price all the electronics and the battery, and the battery's pretty much brand new because I was there when the battery got delivered, because I got my battery delivered. The battery's pretty much brand new, and I want to say he got $300 plus worth of parts. So he's got over, I want to say close to $2,200 in everything, and what he's asking for is $1,100 or best offer. So again, is that a justifiable price? Yes, most definitely. So helping you out, Greg Poole, helping you out. So again, be considerate on your pricing. Your stuff is not made of gold. Clean it up, make it presentable, so that way you get the best dollar, or the best offer for what you're asking for, I should say, or the best money you can get for your vehicle or your RC product, so on and so forth. All right. Again, there are a lot of older Futawas out there. All right. A P3 is not going to sell for the price of a 10PX. All right. Now, don't get me wrong. They got some awesome 7PXs and 10PXs out there. I want to say I bought Charles's for $350, and it was a 10PX. That's a $799 radio that was probably only used for about a month and a half before he went to a limited edition. I'm going to tell you right now, These limited edition radios, the 10PX, sell for $1,049. All right. So again, did I pay that? No, because I got a great discount on it for what I do when I was over at Hobbytown Pikes Peak RC Arena. But again, will I sell it for $1,049 or will I sell it for what I bought it for? Probably not. Again, justifiable on what it's worth, how I use it, so on and so forth. And again, that goes all the way relating back to the MI9. So again, if you are selling your products because you cannot get out to the racetrack no more, or I guess you're sad because the tracks are closed down, be justifiable in your pricing. All right. That's all I got for Pikes Peak RC Arena race news around the nation. I hope you guys have a great night. We're going to have a happy Halloween tomorrow, and I'll see you guys on the next video. You guys take care.